Hello folks, here we are again at the bench with another street lighting video. On this one we are fault finding on this Beta 2, Thorn Beta 2 55 watt sodium fixture, fitting, lantern, whatever we want to call it. Now this one, I have done a little test on it, but I thought I'd just share this with you. This has got a dodgy photocell socket from what I can find out, from what I can see, from what my little meter tells me, that the neutral side on the actual socket is not working. So when you switch it on, nothing works. So what we're going to do is we're going to just bypass the photocell socket. We'll show you how that's done. Now I could change the socket if I wanted to, or just leave it as a straight on and off straight through and bypass it, which are probably better because this will go into a collection. This isn't being used outside, so it'd be easier to demonstrate just on a normal on and off switch. So let's get this thing apart and have a look. So I'm just going to move the camera around like this without trying to knock you fellas and guys all over the floor, because I know what my phone does. It has a camera, should I say, has mind of its own. Okay, so here it is. So if we just take this off, this will reveal all, and these are quite nice little lanterns because they've got like a little clip on the end. It should just come off. There we go. They've got the bowl off there, so that's all very good. So we put that down there. We'll just take the lamp out, of course, and now sodium tubes, so we have to treat these like gold now because they are basically like gold. The price of these things are just shooting up. They're just not made anymore, and they're just becoming extinct, so we have to really look after our tubes and not break any. And when these break are not nice, I'll do another video on what happens if you break one. Not that I'm going to break one. Right, so here we have it then. So here's your internal tray. It's like the smaller one. It's like the Beta 5, the smaller one there. Again, just a Phillips screwdriver that comes out of here, and this will give us access into the gear tray at the back. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to disconnect the photo cell socket, and we'll just put a, right, there we go. Okay, right, let's hope this will just stay like that. I'm hoping the camera will pick this up. I'll try and get in a little bit nearer without things falling apart. If you can see it there, there's the photo cell socket there, and it's this cable and this cable, just to join these together to see then if it is this. I would have thought it would have been, I should just blank this neutral off because the neutral goes straight there, so we should be okay with it. We'll see what happens there, because we've got a neutral going straight to there like that. So yeah, it should, could definitely put that one into there even, so we'll have a look anyway. Let's get on and see what happens. Right, okay, if I just put that like that, hopefully you can see that and see exactly what I'm doing here. Just got to find my little screwdriver where I'll put that. This is a great fun thing about having tools all over your bench. You never know where you're putting the things, and they always roll to places where you don't want it to roll into. Right, okay, so let's hold that like that, put that back there so you can see that. So I'm taking this off and taking this off. Some of these, that's got it. There we go. Now these two here, I hope you can see that okay. Yeah, these two I'm simply just going to join together. This will determine if it is a faulty there or it's either up here in the ballast. Now I know that this particular lantern was actually working beforehand. If I can remember correctly, it was actually working. So I'm just hoping that this is what the fault is on this one. So yeah, we just join this in there, just for argument's sake. Put this little chopped rock in there. might be a good idea if I undone the yes, I forget to undo the screws, which isn't actually a good idea, is it? I forgot to do that, we'll get nowhere then. Right. Okay, if you're following along at home, as always, you do so at your own risk. We have to say that as the disclaimer, as we all do when we're doing wiring electrical bits. So that goes in there like that, and that one goes in there like that. Now, this should determine whether, yes, I know this should go in as well, but I suppose we better put that in. If we're going to do it, let's do it right. There we go, let's do that right. Okay. We don't want no things going astray. There we are. So we're all earthed in there. Right, now this is going to be the moment of, of truth. So we bypassed that, so this is not needed. We've got a neutral coming in which is going straight up to the anyway, to the lamp anyway, so that's only just to trigger that, you know, to make the photocell socket work. So it's sort of something to do. So we'll put this back down. Put that down there. Let's check that's all nice and tidy. Right. So now the fault on this was it was not working. Yeah. So it wasn't firing up or doing anything. So let's get the lamp back. Okay. If it doesn't light on this occasion, it means I've got to do further investigation into there we are. I'll get that in there. Make sure that it can meet the socket. Right, now I've tried two different tubes in this, so it might be that it is, if this works, it'll work. Right, we've got nothing again, so I think we've got a dud in here. Something's happened here and it's not working. So it's got to be something to do with either the ballast. I know the tube's okay because I've tried the tube in other lanterns, so we've obviously got a fault somewhere on it. So it could be that the ballast has had it, which is unusual, or it's something to do with the igniter. It could be with the igniter's actually gone on it. I should try another igniter on there, which I think I can easily just tap into there. More like the igniter. I never think these ballasts ever go, actually, this one. The Tridonics are quite good, but so that's one part of the fault finding we found, so I should have it on. But this is just to show you that, to start with, there was no neutral showing on the meter getting through there between the in and there. So this could be, yes, you know, it's yeah, this is a very strange igniter actually. I haven't seen an igniter like that. Very strange for this. There's the old capacitor there. So there we go. So that's just basically how you start, then you can work back. But that should have worked if that was faulty. So maybe that isn't, maybe it is, maybe this is faulty as well as that. But something is certainly not working on it. So we're going to have to do some more investigation. So maybe another video on that. And I might follow it up with when I've actually fixed it, and we'll let you know what it is that is causing it. But this is the joy of street lighting. This is the joy of restoration and resurrection. That one goes back on there like that, then it just all goes back together as I showed you before. So let's bring it up there. There you go then. So that's just a little bit of fault finding there you can do on it. I'm going to put my money on the igniter being gone on it. So I'm going to sort around, see what stock I've got of igniters, and we'll get that done. And then I'll bring this back to another video later on in a few weeks or so, and show you exactly what happens to get it going, because they have to work here. I won't have nothing that doesn't work. So anyway, thanks for watching this little video again. It's been a bit of a long time again. We've had 10 days of non-stop busyness, but I always get in, do a video, when I can, and thanks for being patient, because I know you like looking at my vids and I like filming them. So there's been plenty more coming along. Some about fluorescent lighting as well is coming up, and LED conversion. That is a video that is on the back burner at the moment, because I've got to get the gear in to show you actually how to do that, because there's two different ways of wiring when you're converting fluorescent over to LED. If it's electronic ballast or switch start ballast, which is easy, but I'll show you that all in good time. I've actually been requested for that one. So hit the like and hit subscribe if you haven't done it at the moment, and we'll keep those numbers going up. Remember, stay safe with this stuff. Don't copy anything I do. You might blow yourselves up. I know I nearly have on a couple of times. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one from the shed. Bye for now.